What's up, and welcome back to That Racing Cop YouTube channel. So I'm super excited. Tomorrow is the first autocross of the 2025 season, autocross number 1. So I'm about to do a quick once over of the car, make sure the car is good to go. I'm also going to replace the shift interlock solenoid. For a while now, I've got to wait like 20-30 seconds after I push the brake pedal down to finally be able to take it out of park. And I want to replace that before it actually goes completely kaput on me one day and leaves me stranded with it being stuck in park. Because like I said, right now I gotta like push the brake pedal down and like hold it down for like a good 15-20 seconds normally before it actually clicks and will let me take it out of park. Hopefully that fixes that, and the car should be good to go for tomorrow. I don't think I really need to do anything to it, but I'm gonna give it a good once over. So I've said before in previous videos, my videos are not meant to be how-to videos. There's definitely much better options if that's what you're looking for, is a how-to video. But I will show you a few steps here and there that I struggled with. So if you've got a Crown Vic also, maybe this might help. For those of y'all wondering, as soon as you take the covers off your steering column, there is your shift interlock right there. Just unplug it and it looks like you'd be able to get to it, but unfortunately, normally Crown Vics are very easy to work on. This is not one of those cases. You have to remove the entire steering wheel to get this off, because the connector up here has to slide back, which it can't do with the steering wheel on here. So the steering wheel has to come off. I don't understand. My dome light is still on. I've disconnected the battery. See the ground? Disconnected. Because I'm working on the steering wheel and the airbag. So I disconnected the battery. But my dome light is still on. Centerpiece is a T50 Torx bit. Oh, I might need an extension. Can't quite hit hitting the steering wheel. Alright, I'm gonna go get an extension. All right, so the clock spring has got 1, 2, and 3. 3 little locking tabs that were back there behind it. One up here, one over here, and then one on like the very bottom. So little locking tabs, that pops right off. And then a T15, I believe it was, yeah. T15, sorry, T20. T20 for... and then T20 right here for this little cover. That pops off. And now you've got access to your shift interlock solenoid right here. So this little piece has to slide out, which is why you have to take all that off to replace that. All right, I reconnected the battery so that I would have the light, but I feel like the air on the side of caution, probably should disconnect it before I reconnect the airbag. So let's do that. Okay, it's been reconnected, but apparently there's a capacitor somewhere, because I realized that stays on. Watch. if I put the key in it, I guarantee it'll shut off. See, as soon as I put the key in it, it does. Alright. Okay. Now before I completely put it back together. Yep, this is still loose. Alright, well, before I put it back in there, I'm going to hey, look, I was able to take it right immediately out of gear. Alright, so that fixed it. Cool. So, one other thing I'm going to do real quick while I've got this apart. I've had an issue recently where whenever I turn the steering wheel, the horn goes off. It typically only happens on colder mornings, but it has happened once or twice even on the warmer days we've had lately. But I see here these 4 points here, the points of contact for the steering wheel. I meant for the horn. There's 4 points of contact for the horn, and I think what I'm going to do might be a great idea, might be a terrible idea. I don't know, but I don't really care, so I'm going to do it either way. I'm going to try to file down the 4 points of contacts to create a little bit bigger gap between the contacts, so hopefully the horn won't go off like every time I just turn the wheel, and you really will have to press it to make the horn go off. Worth a shot. So, timer kills everything. See? Boom. Putting the keys in and resets the timer. Cop car stuff. Well, that's not it. Jeez. Alright, well, I can't figure out the horn situation. I'm going to have to look at it later. I think I know what's going on, but I'm not going to bother with it tonight. I went ahead and disconnected the horn and pulled out the horn relay as well. But it looks like the airbag or the horn here, the front center section of the steering wheel clamps to the back panel. So it's two different pieces here. You got this piece here that has the airbag on it, and then this back panel back here. And it looks like they kind of clamp together around the actual frame of the steering wheel itself. And I don't know if tabs are broke or missing, or if I just don't have them clipped in right, but it looks like that back panel needs to come up some to hold the airbag / horn out. So I think that's my issue, but I'm going to worry about that later. So that's all I got for you today. So today's verse of the day comes from 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 11. But you, O man of God, flee from all this and pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, endurance, and gentleness. All right, guys. That's all I got for you today. Again, don't forget streetcar bragging rights. If you're coming out streetcar bragging rights, hope to see everyone out there. But please use my discount code. Greatly appreciate it. SCBR Thomas. I'll put that up here at the end. So, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed.